Good morning, children. I hope you must be fit and fine, taking all the necessary steps to keep yourself and your family safe during this unexpected and difficult time that has been entered in our lives. Though we have already finished up with the 2 of the chapters in our earlier online session, now we'll start with our chapter number 3, Nouns. Let's start our topic, nouns. What are nouns? A word that is the name of a thing, an idea, a person or a place is referred to as noun. A noun is a word that functions as the name of some specific thing or set of things such as living creatures, objects, places, actions, qualities, states of existence or ideas. However, it is not a semantic category so that it cannot be characterized in terms. A word or a combination of words by which a person, place or thing, a body or class of any subject of thought is designated, called or known as the naming words, referred to as the nouns. Some of the examples are such as girl, boy, church, kite, crow, mother, father, temple, goat, book, etc. Do you know what are special names? Some of the words are considered of special names of persons, places and animals. These names begin with the capital letters. Let's look at some of the examples. Jamil lives in Jaipur. His cousin Sakshi has come to meet him. Jamil has a pet dog. The name of the dog is Wagtail. They all play together with blocks, books and ball. Jamil, Jaipur, Sakshi and Wagtail are special names. Let's move on to the discussion of two important types of nouns, common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns are names of people, places and things in general. For example, mother, tiger, city and table. Whereas proper nouns are the names of a particular person, place or thing. Example, Karan, India, Jasmine, etc. Even the names of days and months are included in proper nouns such as Monday, Tuesday, May, June, etc. Some of the important points which we need to remember are that all proper nouns begin with the capital letter, whereas common nouns usually begin with small letter except when a sentence begin with a common noun. Let's discuss the topic one and many words. A singular noun or one word means the names of one person, place, thing or idea, while a plural noun or many words refers to the noun expressing more than one person, animal, place or thing. Many of the words are usually formed by adding s or es to the end of the word, such as fan, fans, monkey, monkeys, class, classes, branch, branches. The rules which we have to remember for forming many words is that we have to remove f or fe and add ves to change the word ending with fe into many words, such as leaf, leaves, knife, knives. Even oftentimes, words ending with y are changed to many words by replacing y with ies, such as baby, babies, fairy, fairies. One of the important points we have to recall is that irregular plurals are the nouns that couldn't convert themselves as many words or plural by adding s or es to them. Their spelling gets changed in the other ways. Look at the given examples. Men, men, tooth, teeth, goose, geese. Gender words. What are gender words? These are basically referred as a classification of a noun as a feminine or masculine. Words such as girl, mother, queen are known as she words, as if they express themselves to be feminine gender, whereas the words such as boy, father and king are known as he words, as if they expresses themselves to be masculine gender. Even animals have he and she groups. Hen, cow and lioness are said to be she words, whereas rooster, bull and lion are said to be the he words. Moving on further, our next topic is possessive noun. A possessive noun is a noun that possesses something. Possessive nouns are formed by adding an apostrophe s to the noun, or if the noun is plural and already ends in s, only an apostrophe needs to be added, such as Meeta's bag, the horse's roof, Ravi's dog, the bird's wing. You must even have to remember that s must be added to the names of people and animals, not to the names of things, such as the chair's leg is a wrong statement. The leg of the chair is correct one. I hope the topic noun must be clear to you all. You have to go through the explanation once again carefully and ask if any problem regarding this topic. We will do the exercises related to this chapter in our next video. Okay students.